So
here we are on Kairos.
Up here on the top left-hand corner of the map, we have yet again on match point, it is our red Protoss player, SharpenedEdge.
And in the bottom right, making a comeback. Let's get some more energy for our blue Protoss player, ThreeWayLover.
SharpenedEdge, despite being the one that does the adepts, is also the one that's appropriately building things in the shape to defend against adepts. Like doing that semi-wall off at the top of its ramp. That's what a lot of Protoss will do against other Protoss, to be able to throw that pylon down, even though it's the aggressor in the situation. But I wonder if it faced something that was also doing two adepts, if it has anything to block that or whatever, because that's what you'll often see someone do. I'll make the adepts, you make the adepts, I'll throw a pylon down, mine get in, yours don't, and I'm okay. So this is interesting. So I wonder what this is that's causing it to want
Well,
to
and
do
it's
that.
because it doesn't even scout it originally, does it? Oh, maybe the probe does. Yeah, I think SharpenedEdge's probe
maybe
does scout
it
that
sees
there.
So
it's like
here we go. Two stalkers are going to be essentially focused on the one adapt. Now the other one's splitting off to the other. But they're going to retreat essentially back to this third base.
Okay, so not bad. ThreeWayLover is mitigating the damage very well so far. Only 3 probes going down. One of those adepts very low, so he could just target down that first adept, and then he can eventually clean up the other one pretty easily. And there we go, Shade though.
And it did this a few times. Like it went back and was actually able to refresh its shields by the time it came. But now I think they're a little,
It's really,
this happened too.
It's so weird to see it
Stalkers will
not
now
do
leave.
this, and then all of a sudden do it a bunch.
Now they're split up in a really awkward way. One stalker completely back at the other base, but this much more lively one is sitting here, and he's gonna.
Somehow the adepts are getting dumber. I don't know how it's happening, but they were so strong at the start, and they were making the right decisions. But yeah, now they're just like, I don't know what to do. Where do I go? There are going to be probes over here, but none of them look like they're going to
almost able to finish that one. But this one, with barely little life left, will be able to get another probe. And I think now will be cleaned up. There we go. So 5, not bad. This is, it's not the best, but given that it's not only 5, but they were so much later, I think is the big impact. And the real telling thing is after this, we're at 31 probes to 32, but ThreeWayLover has 3 bases on the go versus the 2 of SharpenedEdge. This is the macro style that we want to see ThreeWayLover do, or that ThreeWayLover was trying to get to in the first 2 games.
But just got slowed down so much.
Killed so many adepts that it didn't matter. But we're now going to see...
Because, it still wanted to follow through with that economy, but wasn't able to.
Yeah, and it was clearly trying to get to Immortal Tempest.
You don't think the 3 base is a little bit greedy here?
I mean, yeah, a get for a human, yes, right? But we know that SharpenedEdge doesn't move out until later, so he's going to get away with it.
That's true.
I think, I mean, he's not necessarily going to win, but he's going to get away with this cut. Yeah, so I like that part of coding in bots, that we often see one get to the composition it wants and it just stays there, and that's the plan.
Oh, this is a great engagement for ThreeWayLover. Is going to catch a couple of those stalkers and be able to kill them off. And now the Immortal's caught up, and we've got a big, scary army here for our blue Protoss. Nice lift on the Immortal, though. That's going to give the Immortal for SharpenedEdge a good opportunity to try to push these stalkers back. Gets another lift. Actually, that's going to help the Immortal so it doesn't take any more damage.
In that case, yes. There was nothing to actually shoot it.
Shield battery wasn't in time to save the Immortal for SharpenedEdge. And this is the moment that ThreeWayLover was waiting for. I think it's going to be able to push in. We should have Tempest coming very shortly as well to join the army. Second Stargate about to finish up. Might not even need the Tempest. It's 30 army supply to 7 currently. Another Immortal does come down, but that shield battery unpowered, so very undefended Immortal here that I don't think it's going to be able to hold. There's the first Tempest. Okay, so he did have Tempest coming. Yeah, he did have one on the way.
Yeah, and I think this is a huge key to it too. Like literally with that Tempest there, nothing will ever touch his.
He's not going to be able to touch it until he cleans up the ground army, which in this scenario, he's never going to be able to kill that ground army. Might get the Immortal, actually. The Immortal very low on health. But still, with the like with the Tempest here, with the Stalkers to buffer for it.
There's that.
Really wants that third base dead.
Now the Phoenix again saving the Immortal from the probes. But it will finally die there, but another one is there as backup, and he will overwhelm the position here yet again.
EnderSword, we have a series. Oh my goodness.
Who would think this too? Like when we first started this thing too, and we were like, well, do we do like a best of 3, a best of 5? We're like, there's computers. It should be the same thing every time. It's clearly not. And like they do have a few different builds, and the maps really make a big difference. This is another example of a map where the ramp is far away from the natural, so they gain the high ground with full vision. And you can see ThreeWayLover's micro in this literally 8 times better than it was in the first 2 games.
Yeah.
So, like, it's able to get that concave. It's not having to fight for high ground vision, and that makes a huge, huge difference.
You know, if these bots had personalities, I'd almost think ThreeWayLover in the first few games was just like, I'm gonna go nice and easy.
Yeah,
You know, I'm gonna
just
play with
luring
my
into
food a
a
little
false
bit.
sense of confidence, something like that.
Flower Bed's
Yeah.
like a pro. All right, ThreeWayLover taking game number 5, putting us at 3-2 here. Your guys' energy is doing it. You're giving us our
The
close
bots can
series.
tell. The bots can tell.
They know.
That
They
you're on
feel
their
your
side.
energy.
You're adding electrons to their, I don't know, let's say
Something.
matrix.
Is that a thing?